How's it going, everyone? This is my hello, and I just wanted to make, this video. Originally, I wanted to make a video commemorating my Let's Play anniversary, which is something some channels do. I don't know when I'm uploading this, but there's a possibility that I may end up uploading this on December 22nd. And on December 22nd, 2010, that was when I uploaded my first ever Let's Play video. However, I don't know if I truly consider that to be my date for a Let's Play anniversary anymore. After all, in 2013 I retired from Let's Playing, and I decided to come back sometime in August 19th, 2015. So, I actually considered making that my new Let's Play anniversary date. And I actually considered making an anniversary video for that 1 year of being back into Let's Plays. And I actually recorded something for that video, but I actually scrapped that video because, I didn't like what I said. Mostly because it was kind of mean-spirited, because I was kind of in a bad mood when I recorded that video. So, what I'm saying is, this video is just going to be me looking back on 2016. Now, I should specify that this is me looking back on my channel in 2016, because I know it's a very popular thing to say that 2016 has been a terrible year for a variety of reasons, ranging from the loss of our heroes and legends to many tragedies and other current events that I'd rather not talk about on this channel. But despite all the bad things in 2016, you can't forget about the good things that this year has given us as well. Now, through all the good and bad times, I hope that my YouTube channel has been able to provide entertainment to you all. And so, that's what this video is going to be about for the most part. A reflection on my Let's Plays over the year 2016. And I'll end things off by talking about the future of this channel for the next year. 2016 has been an interesting year for my YouTube channel. I finally broke past 500 subscribers, and I've had some notable videos that they're not related to my Let's Plays, but they were pretty fun videos to make, and people seem to like them. However, there were also some low points on my channel as well this year. And overall, the same thing can be said for my Let's Play projects this year. To recap, the projects that I worked on were Journey, Undertale, Spyro the Dragon Blind, Kingdom Hearts Blind, Super Mario Sunshine, and Silent Hill Blind. And I guess if you count them, there's also me doing the bonus endings for Chrono Trigger. There's also the mini project Kirby Superstar, and there's also my 4 Mario Party 2 videos. Now, I'm not counting the one-offs, and aside from Chrono Trigger, I also don't count Kirby Superstar or Mario Party 2 as proper projects. Now, some of the projects that I talked about this year, and some of the projects that I've done this year have turned out pretty well, like Kingdom Hearts and Spyro, but some of them, like Super Mario Sunshine, Silent Hill, Undertale, I've ended up pretty unsatisfied with those projects. And I guess now I'm actually going to go through how I felt about the projects that I felt unsatisfied about. So, one project that didn't really satisfy me was Journey. Now, I enjoyed recording Journey as it was an emotional experience, and it was me trying to share my journey with you all. Now, this was not a blind Let's Play, and I wanted to share my experience with you all, but I'm a little sad that the videos did terribly, and that kinda gave me the impression that people were not interested in sharing this experience with myself. Now, I am also unsatisfied with how Undertale turned out. So, I started that Let's Play trying to have a unique angle of making a non-blind Let's Play, which I thought would be unique enough because, by default, everyone just does a blind Let's Play of Undertale. Now, I wanted to enhance the experience by presenting, let's say, Undertale from the perspective of someone who has played the game before, therefore providing, new perspectives, strategies, insights, or even trivia. I tried, but overall I kind of failed. Even though I tried to think I had a unique angle, my Let's Play of Undertale just ended up becoming just like any other Undertale Let's Play out there. It failed to feel unique. And honestly, I just feel a little dirty because, to be honest, it was just me riding the Undertale, hype train, trying to capitalize on the popularity of the game. Except, the Undertale hype was kind of dying down when the project was going on, so by the time I finished that Undertale Let's Play, I actually kind of lost my love for that game. And to this day, I actually don't like Undertale as much as I used to. So much for that hype, huh? Now, Super Mario Sunshine, it should be pretty obvious why I'm unsatisfied with that. When I started it, I initially thought it would be fun since, it's a sunny game in the summer, and if there are difficult parts, then, me raging at the difficult parts would be funny. But while a number of people have followed the series, including some new people, it was kind of clear that people who were watching were not having fun. They were either saying how Super Mario Sunshine was a flawed game, or they were unable to enjoy the videos because of my rage. Now, you may say rage is funny, but this is a different rage. This is not the rage that, this is not the funny rage that big Let's Players pretend to have in their videos. You know that they're pretending to be angry. You know it. Now, when I was angry at the game, it was actually kind of real, more like I was frustrated, and it wasn't fun. It kind of ruined the project a little bit. And as you remember, by the time the Let's Play was ending, I actually disliked the game. And by the end, it was a project that I reluctantly worked on until it ended. And honestly, I was glad that it was over. I just don't know how many others I made miserable with this project though. Now, similar things can be said for Silent Hill. I initially thought it would have been amazing playing a game that many consider to be one of the most brilliant horror games out there. But between people showing me that they were not interested, to the fact that my interest in the game kind of began to weaken, Silent Hill also ended up becoming a project that I was working on only reluctantly when it was near, its end. So, looking back on my track record in 2016, that was pretty bad. I guess I'm implying that I've been only satisfied with 2 of my projects from this year, Kingdom Hearts and Spyro, and those 2 series were very positive, so that helps. Even though I had some disagreements with people in Kingdom Hearts, but that was mostly a consequence of doing a Let's Play of a game that attracts a fan base, and, also a large audience. So, the thing is, doing that Kingdom Hearts Let's Play was actually a learning experience, and I can extend that idea for all of my projects this year. The projects of this year have been a big learning experience. One of the big lessons was that I need to be more careful with the games I choose to Let's Play. I chose Super Mario Sunshine because of the nostalgia for the first half of the game, or first maybe 2 levels of the game, and how I thought Rage would have been fun, but as it turns out, Rage wasn't fun, and the latter half of the game wasn't fun either. I chose to do, well, you guys chose Silent Hill, but I put Silent Hill up as an option for voting because it sounded brilliant, and it seems to have a legacy among horror games, but I didn't have a lot of fun in the end. I chose Journey because I wanted to do something emotional, but this was an indie game, and this indie game is no longer relevant, as unfortunate as it sounds. The same can be said for Undertale, but I also chose Undertale to fulfill my requirement of doing an RPG. Plus, originally I wanted to do Earthbound Blind, but I chose not to for various reasons, and decided Undertale would be a decent substitute since, hey, Undertale was inspired by Earthbound, right? Going into 2017, I want to try to make sure that the games I choose are fun for you all, but also for myself. If I don't have fun, you also won't have fun. I want to be more careful with the games I choose, but I suppose this will be difficult to do if I keep on doing blind Let's Plays. And, well, for 2017, I have many blind Let's Plays planned. It comes as a consequence of how I've essentially run out of games from my childhood that I know of. And, well, I think of the games I have planned for 2017 so far, I think only one potential project is of a game that I've already played before, but I actually need to take time to play the game again because I think I'm bad at the game. I haven't touched it in years, and I want to make sure that I'm, familiarized with the game so that I can be okay at it if I want to let's play that. But yeah, most of the let's plays I have planned for next year so far are blind, so I am, no doubt, taking a gamble with each of the games I have planned, which goes against my desire to be more careful. But I have good feelings about these games. They seem fun, and one of the games I chose is so significant to video gaming history that I need to check it out. And speaking of future Let's Plays, I suppose in light of what I said about why I chose the LP Undertale, I believe I should say this. I am dropping the requirement that my main Let's Play should be an RPG. I am no longer going to put a focus on RPGs. It doesn't mean I'm giving up on RPGs entirely. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 2 is an action RPG, but it's an RPG, and I said a few times before that I'm doing that for sure. However, my initial stance on doing RPG main Let's Plays only ended up narrowing the games I'd wanted to play, and while some may say that's a good strategy for building your audience around RPGs, I kind of already formed an audience already. And sadly, for the most part, my audience does not want to see RPGs. I've had many comments explicitly informing me that doing RPGs was kind of a bad choice because they were not interested, except for a few exceptions that I honestly don't think I'll be getting around to because of, let's say, money, time, or interest. So I have to respect what my audience wants, and I can't continue to defy my audience. Besides, I had this main Let's Play must be an RPG thing, mostly because there's this one game that I have been meaning to build my channel up to. It's kind of like a passion project that I had planned to do, and of course it's an RPG, but now I kinda doubt if I'll ever get around to doing that game. This game is old, and I doubt many people will be interested in that because it's old and it's not popular. Yes, the game got good critical reviews, but amongst the fan base, it's very divisive, so that also doesn't help. But the thing is, one of the reasons why I wanted to go back into Let's Playing was to do that game. But if there's anything I've learned, it's that I can't do literally any game that I want. Anyway, so that's what I've learned over the past year. Looking forward, one of my goals is to ultimately be proud of the Let's Play projects I work on. And the thing is, sadly I'm not very proud of some of my projects from this year. You may argue that there were some specific videos that I made that I should be very proud of, but I want to feel confident in my own work that isn't derived from other people's successes or inside jokes. After all, those videos are accessible to a certain group on the internet, not to, I guess, the supposed main audience of my channel. And I also want to, well, have a healthier relationship with my audience in the coming year. For some of my videos, I end up not having an audience to interact with. And for some of my videos this year, I've actually clashed with a few people. But that's something that shouldn't be done. After all, you guys make up this channel just as much, if not more, than my own work. I don't know how I can specifically achieve this by my own style, but I do want to work towards a healthy relationship between the creator, myself, and the viewers, you guys. Anyway, so that's my reflection on 2016 and the future for my channel. I will say that the next Let's Play, which will be a blind Let's Play, will be revealed in January. For this project, there will not be a side project to accompany this. That's because I still want to tackle bonus content in Kingdom Hearts, and I also don't want to overburden myself with 2 projects in the beginning of the year. I don't want to have 2 projects going on, aside from Kingdom Hearts at the moment. Also, I'm actually going to reveal this Let's Play more in the middle of January because I suppose I may need time to, let's say, recover from the video game convention MagFest, which is something I'm attending in the beginning of January. since it's going to be a great chance for me to meet and see fellow gamers and friends, both old and new, so I'm heavily inspired to go to that. So, I don't know, I kind of doubt, based on what you said about previous video game conventions and how there was absolutely almost no response to my PAX West video, I kind of doubt that you guys care about video game conventions, but it's just a little warning about how I'll be gone and I may get sick, but if you're going to go, maybe I'll see you there. Now, before I close off this video, I do want to give thanks to a few people. There have been people who have shown consistent support for my videos this past year. They've made themselves visible with mostly supportive comments, and even likes on my videos, which I can sometimes detect on Twitter. They are The Lone Polar, formerly known as Cyan Yoshi, Secret Fury, The Tonberry's Lair, and Omega Metroid 93. Your comments have helped me through my projects this year, especially through some of my more difficult projects in the second half of the year. I also wanted to give a little shout out to CWAP the Platinum One, since he supported some of my earlier projects this year, like Journey and Undertale. Now, I guess he doesn't really seem to watch my videos as much because of school and my game choices, since he seems to avoid Let's Plays of games that he hasn't played yet. But he still shows support every now and then by liking my videos, which also is visible on Twitter. And the thing is, with Twitter, it helps spread the word, and YouTube is rumored to have changed this algorithm again, so that likes matter now more than ever. Now, I don't make money off of these videos, so that's not what matters to me. But if it helps my videos get a little more recognition, that would help. Honestly, I don't really know too much about this rumor about YouTube's algorithm, or how it's relevant, since I'm leaning towards it's not too relevant to me, but it's a nice gesture all the same if you like the video. Also, I want to give a little shout out to one of my more loyal supporters, Umbrella Einheit, who seems to have changed his username to Q recently. So he has stuck with my channel since its early days, and for almost every single one of my videos, he left a comment, even for projects that were not popular back then. Sadly, I think he kind of stopped watching my videos early in 2016, and I guess I understand why, since he told me that he finally finished his PhD thesis. So I believe that now that he's out of graduate school and doing great work in the real life, he's been kept busy, but you know, I'm not sad about that. I'm pretty happy for him, since he's out there doing big and great things. And I guess I'll sign off with this message. You can all do great things. Each and every one of us can do something great if we follow our passions. And with that, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support this past year, and see you next time in 2017. Happy holidays, Happy New Year, and here's to better times next year. Goodbye.